Hello everyone, it's Coach Russ. We are ready to race tomorrow. First race for a lot of these kids in months, and I'm so excited. Northmont Quad tomorrow. So I want to give you a little bit overview on what's going on in case you were having a few questions. So I made this video for you. So let's get started. Northmont Quad, where is that located? Northmont High School. Address is right here. If you need to, this was on the packet I sent you. It is also on our website on the front page, I do believe. Also sent out a remind. But there's the address, Northmont High School. Sent out maps without parking. Don't forget, there will be a $5 charge per car, and we'll get to a couple other things as we go. Race times. For the girls, they're running at 8:30. Try to get there early if you are, you don't want to try to get there at 8:15. I'd get there as early as possible. And we'll talk about where you can go and where you can't go. And then for the boys, it's high school boys, it's 9:15. And then they're going to clear you guys out as quickly as you can for middle school. Now, if you have a son or daughter in both, I'm sure they'll let you stay for both, that you don't have to clear out. So those are our race times, 8:30, 9:15. Checklist here. Go through a checklist each night, the night before. Have your kids packed because we are getting up early tomorrow. So have them packed tonight. Orange uniform, black shorts. Make sure it does not have the Nike around the waistband. If it does, you need to color it or cover in tape. Only one logo, so make sure they have solid black shorts to wear. No stripes, no anything like that. Black warm-up top. That is this right here. This should be on. Your son or daughter will not be allowed to get on the bus without this. If they don't have it, they need a solid black shirt. Okay, solid black shirt. If they do not have this. Okay, so that's their only two options if they want to go compete tomorrow. Spikes, don't forget your spikes. You might want to get those out tonight. Make sure they're not mudded and make sure the spikes are changed if they need to be changed, but get those done. I would bring at least 2 water bottles. They need to stay hydrated. I don't know what kind of the water things. I don't think they're going to have big water jugs and that out there. So I would not just bring one. I would bring 2 water bottles also for them. A snack. We will not be providing snacks this year. So kids have a little snack for them to do. We're going to be back pretty quick with some of them, especially, a couple hours before, like a small snack. Make it something normal that they normally eat. I do not recommend going through the McDonald's drive-thru before you bring them to the bus. So those things. Extra socks are good if they're racing socks, just in case something happens in warm-up. Some fresh, dry socks. I would bring Ziploc bags for their masks. They should have one on when they get on the bus, and I would bring an extra one as well. And we'll talk about masks in just a second. And it's probably some hand sanitizer, just when you're touching stuff and that, just putting it on. If they wanted to wear gloves part of the time, that would be great too. All right, this is important about check-in tomorrow morning. If you're a female athlete, check-in is between 5:50 and 6 o'clock. We want to a.m. That is a.m. So you got to get to bed early. Men are between 6:20 and 6:30. You will find your unit coach. I do believe the Alpha girls will be checked in by Mrs. Russ. And the Spartan boys will be checked in probably by Wade because Coach Weckesser and I are leaving early to go set up our tents. So we'll let you know Spartans and Alphas, but Alpha girls plan on meeting with Mrs. Russ. Now, this is for even if you are riding with your parents and you did your alternate transportation form, you still have to do check-in. Okay, so you come check in. We need to see. You need to have your phone and have already done your COVID check, screen athletes, and you're going to show the coach that you've done it. So you can do it while you're in line, or you can do it in the morning before you get there and then show them that you filled it out. We need to see. Every athlete has to be checked. Okay, that's partly why we're making everyone else check in. Then, once you've checked in, you'll get with your unit and you will do our shakeout run with our unit. 5 to 7 minutes, your coach has told you how much to do. Do not get there late where you missed the shakeout. You might not get to run. Okay, parents, if you are the type that leaves late, okay, get them there on time. You would hate to be the reason why your son or daughter cannot compete in the race because you got them there late. Okay, so please be there on the time given. 6:05, we will meet on the athletic lobby through the Dayton Xenia door side. For returning athletes, it's where we always meet. Will we go inside? If we do, we will be spread out by your units. Okay, need to have your masks on as well. You'll have a designated area. Make sure you've done your COVID screening. You'll do your shakeout run. We'll be getting on the bus, ladies, around 6:15. As soon as you have done your shakeout run, if you're riding with your parents, you may go get in your parents' car and go. You do not have to follow the buses because parents, you will not be able to park the same place with your athletes. So you can take off and go. Just make sure you don't do a bunch of things that you're running late because we want to start our warm-up. Bus expectations will be 2 per seat. Some of you might be single. You will have to sit with the same person there and on the way back, and we will do that by units. I got to look at the numbers, and your coach will tell you what bus you are on. We will let you choose someone from your unit to sit with. Mask on at all times. Follow the rules of the bus driver. I'm sure it's stressful being a bus driver, so whatever the expectations they have for you, please just follow those things. You're going to be probably a little tired in the morning, so just relax. Have a good playlist, and just sit back on the bus and try to relax and maybe sneak some sips of water. Okay, parents coming, this is really big for you. I sent you the QR code. Let me see where that is. I sent you the QR code. So you have to, use your phone. Sorry, I'm leaving the screen here. Okay, you need this code. I sent this to you for your phone. If you have an iPhone, you just put the camera on. It'll appear. You don't have to take a picture. If you're Android, I sent you all the steps. Okay, you have to fill that out and show them when you pull up to pay your $5 for parking. You only have to do that for one carload. So if you have 6 people in your car, you show it once. It's to say that, everyone's been walked through all the COVID stuff. So make sure you have that. I will send this out again on Remind. I've sent it out, but I will send it out again. Make sure you've done that when you get in line, and you will have to pay $5 for that. Okay. That. So that is for all that's for all GWAC sports this year. Okay. So parents, when you get there, if you are driving your kid, park in the spectators parking lot, and those athletes then can walk over to our camp as quickly as they can and check in. Okay. So, and then as I said, $5 charge to come to parents. You're not allowed in the team camp area. They're going to not allow you. You're going to be allowed in the stadium. I do believe in the seats, and then that area. I've sent you maps on that. After the race, athletes will go. So after they compete, they've done their cool down. They'll come back out to you, parents. If you drove them, they'll have their masks on, and they will come see you. You can take them home after cool down. The units, the girls will be helping with. If we need any last minute setup, the guys will be tearing down. Coach Weckesser and I are going to set up camp. But parents, you're going to be not being able to get near team camp. Do not try to get near your son or daughter near the starting line or finish line. Starting line, finish line, I sent you pictures, are all roped off. You cannot get there. There are special restrooms for the athletes. Your restrooms will be in the football stadium. I did find out there are concessions only for the parents in the stadium. There will be some concessions there. Athletes, you'll have to bring your own snacks. So I do know that as well. We're going to follow protocol. Some different things for the athletes is we won't be coming to the line till 5 minutes or less. We have to warm up and cool down in a really designated area. And so that's really important as well. Guidelines, I don't have to go through all this stuff. Procedures, course maps. There are trainers there. Spectator information, we talked about that. Parking, we talked about that. Restrooms, as I said, there's going to be ones for athletes only. And we sent out the maps of the course. You should have those if the athletes want to look at those. That's for our buses. Our team camps will be here. Here's the starting line. Okay, we are box 3. Okay, so if you want to see we'll be coming down through there, we are box 3. You can see there's no spectators this year near the starting line. Okay, finish areas. So the finish line's right here. Parents, you can be up in this area right here. When they finish, one coach, I will be in there for the girls, Coach Weck for the guys. We will send them right out to team camps. They cannot wait around in the chute. Then they will do their cool down. Then they'll put their masks on. And then we're going to clear the girls out because the girls are not allowed to go out and cheer for the guys. So we need to get them out of there and get them back home as quickly as we can. And then that's those things. So that's the basics of what we're doing. I want to go over a couple little reminders here. Hopefully this doesn't slide. Okay, so remember things we talked about when I sent out that video last week. Parents, 1, no big pep talks tonight or tomorrow morning. No race strategy stuff. They know what they're doing. Actually, I want them to figure it out. I want them to get in the flow, run with their teammates, and then tell us what they learned so that we can figure out how they learn best. Real detailed strategies do not work, okay? Hug them, love them, tell them they're going to do amazing, tell them to give their best effort and beyond. They don't need the big pep talk tonight, okay? Let them relax, let them do whatever, visualize, but they are ready to go. They don't need that. When you're at the meet, cheer only positive stuff, maybe bring an orange towel, something. They might not be able to hear you. But cheer for everyone. Cheer for all the Beaver Creek kids. Not even that. Cheer for all the kids that we're getting to race. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know if this was going to be possible. Cheer for everybody. They're all putting in so much hard work. This is a great sport, so make sure we're cheering for everyone. After the race, they've cooled down. They might have ran a raising, PR, woo! Okay? They might have taken a risk and didn't have a great race. Maybe it was a mental thing. Maybe it was a physical thing. Sometimes you can have the greatest, you're feeling great and things just don't happen. No matter what, okay, I want our athletes to run and dare greatly and to have fun and realize they're going to have good and bad races. How you react is a huge, huge impact on that. This first race, this is your test, no matter what, okay? Don't ask them, wait, what happened? What happened out there? Okay, give them a hug, say, hey, I love watching you run. It was amazing. First race of the season, awesome, okay? They might be excited, they might be whatever it is, same reaction. Give them a hug, you love them. If they want to talk about their race, just be great listeners. But they're going to have good and bad races tomorrow. We're going to have some amazing things happen. We're going to have some kids that are upset, and it's going to motivate them to do better. Either way, I'm just so proud that they are a part of the sport. And part of that is learning how to act like a champion when you run well and how to act like a champion when you don't, okay? And we understand that from every race, we either hit our goals or we grow and we learn from them. Okay, there are no real failures in races. That they're doing this sport is all that I really care about. So hugs, and then let them relax. Hopefully they'll go in and write in their journals, and we'll get ready for another week. So I am so excited to see you. I've had some questions. Parents, don't forget to wear your masks. Athletes, some parents ask, can their athletes have a gaiter on, and if they want to put a mask on, run? Yes, they can run in a mask or a gaiter if they want to. Parents, make sure you're following the guidelines of wearing your masks as well at events. I know we're outside, but that's a GWalk and an OHSA that they want us in our masks. So let us be the best parents out there. Let's be the group that cheer for everyone. Let's show some Creek pride. If you have bright orange, wear it. If you have any orange towels, okay, support everyone, root for everyone, and whatever happens, happens. I know for a fact that Creek XC athletes are going to compete their best. They're going to represent with Creek pride. I couldn't be more proud. I just want to watch them race. The results are irrelevant to me. That we're going to get to compete is something that gets me so excited because, we had some worries about that. Follow the social distancing out there. Let's follow what they said because I want a season. Our athletes want a season. And thank you very much. I will not be on my email very much tonight. Parents always want to send me last-second questions. Hopefully you did your alternate transportation form. You remember those little things. Don't put the pressure on a coach. Say, oh, I forgot my form. Can I take my kid? I told you about this. Don't do that. Okay? We got to follow the guidelines. So that's on you. Okay? If you didn't get your form stuff. So they might have to ride the bus tomorrow. So make sure you're doing those things. Make sure we're following protocol, and let's have Creek Pride tomorrow. As I said, if you send me emails with questions tonight, I'm not going to answer them. Okay? I've sent you all the information. You can ask your athlete. You'll figure it out. Everything should be in the packet that you need. But as you know, if you try to text me tonight, you try to email your coaches, you're probably not going to get a response from me. And especially if you try to do something tomorrow morning. Okay, I'm too busy with other things to answer your questions. So I'm not trying to be rude, but I have a lot of things to do. So Can't wait to see you guys. Creek Pride as always. I want to hear you guys tomorrow. See you soon.